Okay guys, I want to go ahead and tell you why you should be selling on Amazon. A couple of the biggest reasons is, one, it's a pretty passive income. So you do a little bit of work and then you keep, getting that benefit, which makes it really easy to scale. Let's say if you buy something that is going to keep selling for 6 months, well, you have 6 months to keep adding products. And so maybe you're selling one a day on each product, but one a day, and let's say you're making $10 a day off one product. Well, if you add another 10 in, now you're making $100 a day, and there's a lot of products you can make more than $10, and a lot you make a lot less. But there's also a lot of products that you can not only sell one, you could sell upwards of 10, 20 a day. So guys, I want to break you down. I want to show you one product and show you my return of investment on that. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So I have Inventory Labs. I primarily work through Inventory Labs when I'm creating all my stuff. I just like the workflow. I've been using it for years and I just enjoy it. So guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make a new batch here. I'm just going to say test. I've done a few of these. We'll say 4. Yeah, and then all this, I go over this stuff in a different video, so you can check that out. But essentially making a basic batch, which would be my order. So now I come up to Amazon's catalog. I'm going to come over here and pick this order. Whoops, don't know if I did that. Put this in. So if you guys saw my last video, this is actually one of the other items on that same order. This is all those 2 items, and then, well, I have about 3 other items, but this is one of the 3. So it's electronic bug zapper. And guys, if you sign up for Buzz Class, you can actually find this exact product. I don't really recommend you. It doesn't benefit me at all, and I would not actually recommend you jumping on this because, as I'll show you, I'm trying to get in the last little tail end, and then you're going to have to be competing with me also. So it's just going to make it worse. You'd be better off spending a little more time finding a new product, and then it's just, yeah, wouldn't make sense for you. So guys, I have 144 of these. I'm getting it at $2. Normally I put the supplier in, who I got it for, and then so you guys can see here, this is merchant fulfilled, so people selling from home. This is used, and like this little thing is like new or good, And then here we have FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, which is what we're doing. So we get our order, we contact our supplier, they send it into Amazon's warehouse. It sits in Amazon's warehouse. We don't ever have to see product, we don't have to touch it. They're dealing with returns, all that good stuff. And so I'm going to click 944 because that is the buy box. There is a chance this guy will run out and I can bump it up $1. That'll slow my sales down, so I probably won't, just because this sales are going to slow down anyways. I just want to make my money and then get new products as soon as possible. So guys, at 944, I'm going to make $2.91 off of every single one of these that I sell. My return on investment is 145%. So that's a great ROI. If you guys don't know what ROI is, it's return of investment. So let's say if you spend $100 on an item and it's, say, 150% ROI, you are then going to get $150 in net profit. Or let's say it's only 50% ROI on that $100, then you're going to get a $50 of profit, but you get a check for your cost of goods back too. So that you get the 150, would be your gross profit. And so guys, I'm going to break this down. So real quick, how I would look at this product to see if I'd sell it. Now there's more to this, but this is in general. So I'm going to look at Keepa. So I got Keepa loading here. Internet, you can do it. Now this is your sales rank. And the higher the sales rank, the worse. You can see right now, it's still super low. So actually last year at this time, I think it's because it's warmer out at this point than last year. And this item goes in probably tomorrow. I'll start selling. So I'm hoping to sell a lot of these right off the bat. So, but you can see here, once we get into September, October, it's jumping upwards of 70,000. And once it gets super cold, obviously. So let's just say on average, 50,000. So 50,000 in this next month, right? So patio, lawn, and garden, 50, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so guys, this is saying at 50,000, it's going to be selling about 22 a month. But I'm also splitting this with one other guy. So I can come in here. Let's see how many he has left. Alright, so I'm coming in here. So I'll act like I'm going to buy So he's got 169. He actually upped. Last time I checked, he had a lot less than that. So he must have rebought them and now put more. So that's kind of a good thing, that fact that he just bought them. But yeah, then I'm still going to be competing with him. So you guys see at 50, I'm only going to sell about 10 a month. But here's the catch. And here's what I'm banking on. One, Christmas is going to jump sales. And then you can see right now, it is selling so it's 4,000. So let's say 5,000 or 4,500. So 4,500. So right now it's selling about 234 a month. So I'm hoping to sell like a good 100 of those in the next. I'm hoping it stays warm and I sell another 100 of those, and then the last remaining mostly get sold off by Christmas. But guys, so I can still break that down. I'm going to go ahead and so I'm going to send this through 144. My total buy cost here is going to be 288, and my net profit, pure profit, is going to be $419. So I will get a check for like $700. You know what I mean? So I spend $300 and I get a check for $700 in 2 to 3 months. So this is a little bit more of a long tail, and it could turn into a really long tail. Like if I don't sell off right now, I'm gonna be sitting on things. But the thing is, with this ROI, even if I at 145, I just need to sell half of them to get my money back, and then I have products sitting in there. Anything else I sell is just pure profit, and I'm good. You know what I mean? So guys, then my next thing I'd save this. You'll see here, I think my internet's running a little slow right now. Okay, so I'm going to review batch. Alright, so here, this is going to send this order, and I could have 20 of these. It's going to send this over to Amazon Seller Central, and it's going to create you a shipment already like set up. Then all you're going to have to do is create your box content. Once your supplier sends you how many boxes, how much it weighs, what's in what box, you're going to do that in the box content of Inventory Labs. And I can, I'll take some time to maybe do some videos on Inventory Labs too if you guys are interested. So, and then yeah, essentially you just send them the box labels, send them a check, and they're going to ship it straight to Amazon, and you're not going to have to touch a thing. Yeah, so guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments. But I am going to be putting an affiliate link to Bo's course, which is the course that I recommend if you guys want to get into wholesale. Now, I recommend with wholesale that you have a couple $1,000s. I've been, just because I got back from traveling and stuff like that, and I pretty much diminished all my money down to zero. Or actually, I came back a little bit in debt because I went to Vegas within like 4 days after I got back from, spending 3 months in Thailand. So, so yeah, anyways, you guys are going to want like around $3,000, because if you buy his course, I know right now it's $1,000. I know he's talking about jumping that up, but it's, yeah, you guys can see actually on my first course, my first order, I should be making about $1,800 in net profit. So I more than have already made or I will make my money back very quickly. And, but guys, I'm going to take the first 10 people who sign up for his course, and I'm going to give you my personal number and all my, contact information as far as Facebook, things like that. And I will look over your first, like, let's say 10 products. Honestly, after about 5 products, you should have a general idea. But I'll look over 10 products, tell you what I think if I would sell them, things that I see that maybe you're not looking at, risks involved. Like, a lot of people buy things because at a certain point the buy box is really high, but you got to look at the history. You know, it's if the history shows it hasn't been selling at that, somebody might have just sold out, and now this person's trying to sell it at that point, but doesn't mean it sold in the past. And then you buy 500 of an item or 144 of an item, and you lose money on each one of those. Nobody wants to start out that way, so. I'm going to give you a little bit of that peace of mind, and if you have any questions, now don't get me wrong, Bolo's over everything in the course from the beginning to the end, and remember, you're not paying any extra for this. I get an affiliate, so I get a percentage of that commission, and that's one way I'm just trying to up my Amazon game at this point. I figured I have a lot of time, I'm selling, for the amount of time, this is probably like 2 hours of work, to honestly, for like one product, I'm gonna make $700. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get my money up, so getting that affiliate money is going to then, I'm going to take that money, invest it into products, and just kind of start doing that rather so I can boost my income. But I have all this time so I can help you guys, and it's just going to be a benefit. If you've never sold on Amazon, you definitely want to click through my link, go through Bo's course. Now if you only have $300 after doing the course, I'd maybe try to do a little online arbitrage, hit up YouTube videos, start learning stuff, and wait until you have a little bit more capital, because a lot of suppliers aren't going to allow you to buy something, buy only $300 worth of something. You got to spend a couple grand, you know. So something to keep in mind. And if you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like the content, I'm going to keep putting out different information. And yeah, also another big thing, guys, when you're doing this and you're starting like an LLC, do some research. Do not just go out to like LegalZoom and buy an LLC. Like I just got my LLC because I switched from a sole proprietor, which I had been doing forever, now to just an LLC. So I have a little more, it's safer to have a LLC, you know. So if somebody sues me or something, I'm not liable. My personal bank account, stuff like that, it's my business. But I got mine done here in Iowa for $50, and I know on LegalZoom it's like $400. I see people all the time. I actually posted some on Facebook about this, so it's kind of why it's on my mind right now. But I've had like 10 people hit me up, and I've hooked them up with the ways. I mean, it's easy because it was in Iowa, and all my friends are in Iowa, but they're all getting it for $50 and saving $350. That $350, guys, you know, let's say $300. You could invest that into a product. Even if you hit a 50% ROI in 2 months, sell in 2 months, you're going to have $450. Another 2 months, you know, you're going to have almost $700, you know. So really that compound interest is why you want to sell on Amazon. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy it, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye.